I've shown in another video how if you are using information from a database found within Discus, the database automatically creates the citation for that source for you. What happens though if you find information from somewhere outside of Discus? You will need to create your own source citation. One of my current favorites for how to do this online is called Scribbr. There are other websites out there that do the same thing where they pull source information and create the citation for you. Scribbr just happens to be my favorite of those free tools for right now. When you get to the site, you'll hover over citation tools. Note that they have style guides on the side, which is really helpful. This would show you specifically how to cite a source if you can't do it through their generator. It would also show you how to cite sources when you are doing in-text citations within a paper. We are going to click on MLA Citation Generator. Most of your teachers will probably ask you to use MLA for your specific format. And then the first thing that you need to do is you need to choose what type of source you are citing. So I'm going to be citing a newspaper article today. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to the article. This is one that I found in the New York Times. And I need to copy and paste the URL for this article here into Scribbr and then hit this magnifying glass. You would do the same thing for any other type of source. If it is just a specific web page or website, if it is an online video, it doesn't really matter. You're going to get the URL and paste it here in Scribbr and hit search. It is going to do its best to find that source for you. Do double check and make sure that it looks like the right thing before you click on it. Mine looks correct, so I'm going to click. And what Scribbr is going to do is it's going to pull as much information as it can find into all of the areas that need to be filled in order to make the source citation. What you need to do though is you cannot just rely on this tool. You need to double check. So the title looks right. I know that I saw earlier that Brett Sokol is in fact the writer. We don't need to check either of these. What we do want to check on is to see if we can see a publishing location. So if we kind of look, obviously this is the New York Times. We want to scroll until we get to the bottom of this online article. Sometimes if information is not at the very top, then it will be located at the very bottom. So this is the New York edition. They talk about when it appeared in print, which is really helpful. So we can put New York, New York. The publication date is correct, March 18th of 2021, and then here is the URL to the article. Once we've made sure that all of the correct information is present, you can hit Cite Source, and this is your source citation. So this whole thing is what you would copy and paste into a works cited. If you need the in-text citation, Scribbr is really nice. If you hover over the citation and click in-text, it will show you how you would cite this within a text if you are writing an article about MyLN. It will also keep your sources all together, at least until your cache is cleared or your history is cleared. You can export them to Word to create your works cited page. This is a really helpful source.